Hello. Okay, so um I have been wanting to say some things and type some things and all of that, but um it's too much like to be typing and shit. But so I've been out protesting for the last 2 days. And um when I tell you, like, this shit is alarming, it's alarming. Like, I don't feel like I am, you know what I'm saying? I am disappointed. My emotions and things, because I am human, you know what I'm saying, could go too far to the left or even be taken the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really can. I know that I come off as a very aggressive person sometimes, but the majority of the time, if you know me, you know that that's really only passion. And sometimes it is anger, because I will nut up, okay? But like, angry, like, anger, like, angry, like, you know, it's past anger, but like almost controlled. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really sitting here looking at what's going on around me. Like, and it looks like a fucking movie. It looks like, oh no, this shit can't be real. This cannot be happening, but it's been going on. I'm 35 years old. I know y'all can't tell. I'm cute. Anyway, um, I'm 35. You know, I remember the 90s like the back of my hand. You know what I'm saying? Early 2000s, rock out. And I am amazed by the technology, the advancements in life, the whole 9 yards. And we are literally, and I'm not saying we haven't progressed at all, because clearly we are the evidence that we have progressed. But, and, but, what? It's 2020. Like, it's time for fucking flying cars and shit. The whole 9 yards. Like, why is this even a fucking topic? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this a facade or some shit? Is somebody pulling the wool over my eyes right now? Because I'm not confused. It's almost like, you know how you be expecting, like, oh yeah, they know me over there. I've been going there for this many years. You know what I'm saying? But then you get there one day and they act like they don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that for me with, this black white thing. Like, nigga, I've been here 35 years. You know what I'm saying? I know these white boys and whoever else, because it could be black boys, it could be whoever. Like, remember that everything ain't what it seems all the time. Even when I was out at the protests and stuff last night, everybody thinking or looking around thinking it's just the white boys and stuff, that's the Nazis finna roll up, the police finna roll up. Sometimes you got to watch your back, even in the streets, because people internally have some fucked up ass ways. You know what I'm saying? Even the blacks and the others. You feel me? Like, literally. Like, be out there for their own fucking glorification of whatever the fuck they doing, whatever they trying to get accomplished, and it don't necessarily be positive. I am aware. I am fully aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga got whole PTSD. Okay, like, seriously, I've been shot. I've been shot at. Okay, I done been to jail multiple times. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the fucking military. Okay, so a nigga got a little, you know what I'm saying, a little experience, a little knowledge. Okay? And don't let my good looks fool you. A nigga grew up in the hood too for a little minute. So, at the end of the day, like, I really feel like This is like, they need to develop like a dictionary or some shit, because the words that I want to use are not even like remotely to the point where you can express how you really feel or what's taking place, because this is beyond disrespect. Do you feel me? Last night, I done got gassed and the whole 9 yards. And literally, I was wearing a Army shirt. I identified myself as military. But guess what? I know, we all pawns in this system. A number and shit. You know what I'm saying? From social security numbers to EIN numbers to DOD numbers to badge numbers. All of that shit. Okay? And we are all being watched. It was fucking drones in the air. And I'm talking about even the protests. It was in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's where I was. Even the protesting, it was somewhat unorganized. It was. You know what I'm saying? And even within it being unorganized, it was some people trying to step up. You know what I'm saying? I saw their intentions. But it was basically like, you know what? They weren't even, I've seen Fort Lauderdale, I've seen DC, I've seen Atlanta, I've seen all these places, and their numbers, yeah, that shit could get dangerous. I can see why you would bring out a SWAT team and the whole 9 yards. You feel me? But Little Rock, Arkansas, at the state capitol, literally, that shit looked like fucking martial law, fucking World War, like the way they had them lined up. And the thing was, I sat there literally for hours. There were other veterans out there. There were other military people out there. I sat there for hours just to see, you know what I'm saying, what kind of fuckery would take place. And when I tell you, maybe little things busted out, you know what I'm saying, like, somebody might have lit the fucking street on fire or some shit. White boys be out here all day. Whole fucking big old barrels and shit, playing beer pong, lighting up fucking barrels and having fucking whatever. And not just saying white boys, but I'm just saying in general, like, niggas light shit up in they fucking backyard and burn trash and are, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's way, it wasn't to the extreme. It was more like a, hey, I'm letting y'all know that we're here. They couldn't went and lit up a flag. They could have went and lit up a building or whatever, but they chose to do it in the middle of the street to make a point. Not anything that was going to really endanger anyone, although anything can really endanger anyone. There's so many sides to this, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I've been around chaos, but that protest yesterday, that was really seriously peaceful. There were even people out there who, to me, were kind of irritating me a little bit with their methods. But I am aware that, you know, we all have different methods of doing things. And my intention wasn't to go out there yesterday and to get a bullhorn and fucking lead the pack and the whole 9 yards. That wasn't my intention, you know? With military, before we go into any kind of situation, the first thing you do is you go in there and you scope that motherfucker out. See where you need to hide. See where you need to put certain people at. See, you basically go and peep the scene. You know what I'm saying? And see where you can basically establish somewhat of a structure so that you can go in and get the mission completed. So that was more of my purpose yesterday, was just to see where there needs to be organization at, where there needs to be structure at. And if need be, yeah, if it needs to go down, then by all means, it can go down. But I had multiple people come up to me and tell me, hey, you might want to be careful. You might get in trouble with your unit. What the fuck? Are you serious right now? First off, like, wait, you need to get the fuck up out my face. Seriously. Because 1, 2, 3 times, now I'm feeling threatened, my guy, my girl. I'm feeling threatened. But the whole purpose of this is, oh, you might get in trouble with your unit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That was the whole fucking purpose. This is the whole fucking purpose. Is that niggas is tired of this shit. I don't give a fuck about your contract. I don't give a fuck about your paper. I don't give a fuck about the fear that you try to put in somebody's heart. Do you know who the fuck I am? Do you know? Do you feel me? Like, and I wish that people would have that mentality. You know what I'm saying? But I know that everybody, there has to be a balance in things. Everybody can't be that way. But you need motherfuckers like me who don't give a fuck about what the fuck you talking about and all them fucking papers and all that little bullshit. I came out here to fucking do what I came out here to do. And all y'all fucking little punk ass threats and shit and all y'all warnings of me needing to be scared and trying to put fear in my heart and shit, nigga, I ain't scared. Because the worst thing that can happen to me, and to be honest with you, death is not the worst things. Living in fear is the motherfucking worst thing. Do you know what that shit feel like when you scared? When you got anxiety? When you got motherfucking PTSD and you jumping at every motherfucking thing that make a sound? That's some bullshit right there. That's some shit I don't like. But that other shit, like death, going to jail, nigga, I was in basic training, AIT. I done lived in condemned barracks where they done took them back and then made us go back and live in them. I done lived around black mold, asbestos, okay? I got homies that got Agent Orange situations going on. Fucking death and fucking jail? Nigga, please. I could do that with my eyes closed. Literally. Literally. And then on top of that, you got the people out here who still so fearful. Oh, I'm fearful. I'm fearful for my life. Guess what? It ain't gonna stop death, though. Your fears ain't gonna stop death, though. You feel me? Okay. So I've been seeing, like, all these posts and shit, the whole 9 yards. Feel how you want to feel. It is your whole, like, right. It is. Like, feel it. Feel all of it. But for you motherfuckers who think you woke or who think, like, y'all so educated and the whole 9 yards because you talk like this, because what? Because you have a master's degree now? Because you went and got you another piece of paper to put you in another system? Like, and ain't nothing wrong with education. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Because I got some too. But the thing about it is like, these people coming on here trying to act like they woke and shit. Oh, stay out the way. Oh, do this. Y'all need to be more organized. Well, how the fuck do you think we're going to get organized if your punk ass is sitting at home and ain't nobody going to go check out what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we need to get such and such. You think for 400 and something years, ain't nobody thought of what you thought about? Fucking genius. Like, you ain't no goddamn genius. And you ain't more woke than nobody else. And that's the real deal, Holyfield. The thing about it is, yes, it does take preparation, but it also takes action. And the bottom line comes down to, you got some people on one side of it who just want to take action. And you got some people on the other hand who just want to fucking, y'all just want to go and fucking organize the fuck out of some shit. And trust me, I know, because I'm one of them motherfuckers. I'll keep overanalyzing and overorganizing and will never take action on some shit. I know firsthand. I be in my head too much. And I be thinking, hey, I want this to be on point. I want this to be on point. I want this to be on point. But at the end of the day, guess what? You can do all the organizing. You can go establish you can go get you a whole bunch of piece of papers. But until your motherfucking ass get out there and go pull some action for real, that's the unbalance of this shit. Now, both need to come together. And I mean anywhere from financing to fucking human resources to security. All of this shit needs to be done. And the crazy thing is that we have so many educated people around here who literally work for the companies that basically oppress our asses every day. But we do not have enough, I will say, momentum. We do not have enough courage. We do not have enough confidence to say, you know what? It take what? I know in one of the units I used to work in, I stood my ass up in the middle of that office one day. You got an HR specialist, you got an operations person, you got a person who doing fucking supply, you got a motherfucker doing fucking transportation, the whole 9 yards. You got your team right there. We could get the fuck up while we working for these motherfuckers making them millions. We could get up with just the 10 of us and we can go and run a company. You know how I know? Because we're doing it for somebody else right now. But then when you have one person who tries to convince a mass of people, it takes another person to say, yeah, I'm going to go stand with her. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? But we together will not believe in ourselves enough to be like, you know what? We can do that shit. Like yesterday was yesterday. Today is today. We could do that shit today. Like it is so fucking possible. It's so fucking possible. And y'all know I'm not the most professional motherfucker in the world. I'm just not. Like, I ain't cut like that. My daddy was a pastor. My mother is a pastor. They real civilized and shit. Okay? My kids is even civilized and shit. The people I'm around. The company I work for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my other side of me is civilized sometimes. Sometimes. But I'm just saying though. Like, I really sat out there last night and I was just really like, what the fuck do we begin? Where do we begin? You know what I'm saying? Like, I see everybody's post. I see everybody marching. But the thing about it is, then I had to go like deeper in my core and shit. And it was like, we've already began. You know what I'm saying? This shit has already begun. Our ancestors pulled up their motherfucking skirts, pants, and everything. And these motherfuckers started the way. And I appreciate that shit from the depths of my soul. I do. Because I promise you, if I lived back then, I don't know. And not even on no funny type shit. Like, I don't know that I would have survived with the way that I am. God knew what he was doing by bringing me in 84. Boo. Like, what do we do? You know what I'm saying? Because we all put our pants on the same fucking way, one leg at a time. Who do we get this advice from? Who is the organizer? Who is the action taker? Like, who are the motherfuckers that we're up against? The real name. I was out there talking to Salvation Army yesterday. And I went up to him and asked him, you know, who owns Salvation Army? Who established this? And he went in to let me know that it's not a business. My guy, who the fuck you think you talking to? Who the fuck do you think you talking to? Like, it clearly is a business. It might be somewhat of a mission, but it's business at the end of the day. Do you know why? Because they wouldn't be standing with that big ass truck with them fucking red ass letters on the side of that truck, taking money from people unless they were an established organization, which is a 501c3 or whatever the fuck they might have. Nonprofit organization, and then had the nerve to tell me, oh, we give 10%, which is 10%, which of 100, that is $10 to go and do such and such. And then every dollar that comes back, motherfucker, stop playing with me. Stop motherfucking playing with me. Okay? Oh, every single dollar goes back. All right. I ain't saying that they don't help. And I ain't saying the people that work for them don't have a good intention. I'm not even saying the people who established it don't. But my first question was to you was, my guy, who owns this? Who established this? You trying to go into your old friendly message and shit. That ain't what I asked you, nigga. That is not what I asked you. So then I say to myself, there are so many uneducated people because you sit here in my face and try to talk to me as if I'm uneducated about what an establishment is, what a business is. But, sir, you work for them. So, therefore, You sitting here speaking for this man, I am baffled by. I am totally baffled. But why can't we sit here and have an educated conversation? Probably because, one, he's probably not educated about it. But his first thing that he wanted to do was go push out. And I ain't saying it's bullshit. But we all got a mission. We all got a plan. We all want to do something good. But we all can be on some fuck shit as well. Point being about that is that you got a lot of organizations around here who are established by someone else, but other people work for those establishments. And although their intentions might be good, the motherfucker who established that bitch, you don't and I don't know that nigga. Do you feel me? That is just as well that comes down to the fucking United States government. Who owns this? Last time I checked, Queen Elizabeth owned the majority of the land over here. That's what I heard. That's what I read. England and them and shit. You know what I'm saying? But just like the United States Army, you know what I'm saying? Is he the man really? Or the United States Marine? Like, this shit comes back down to something so small. It'll come down to one person or maybe 10. What is it? Congress? I don't know how many motherfuckers sit on there, but it ain't that many. It's a board, you know what I'm saying, of a certain amount of people. These boards and shit only have so many people on them. And the thing is, it's almost not their fault. Technically, it's the people who allow them to feel like they have so much fucking control and decide that, you know what? They said we can't do it. The fuck you mean they said? They won't be standing unless we help them stand. Do you understand what I'm saying? And people be trying to make this shit so massive. When the thing is, it comes down to one, to a board of people. And within this board of people, how much money do they have amongst them? And then the motherfuckers who work for them, how much of a bitch are you that you can't even stand up for your own shit? You can't even have your own brain because these niggas is paying you and shit. So now you we just gonna listen to what we said because we gotta. There's literally nothing out here that you cannot do yourself. Will it take time? Will it take struggle? Will it take pain? Indeed, it will. But on some serious shit, though. Can it be done? In 400 and something years, you motherfuckers can't tell me. Y'all cannot sit here and tell me that in 400 years, we ain't came up with nothing better. And everybody's answer is, we need to get organized. All right. We need to get organized. What y'all need? A website? What you need? What do you need, my nigga? What do you need? Because if these niggas decide to declare martial law today, what do you need? What is you gonna do? You feel me? Another thing. People keep talking about this. We need to be peaceful. Oh, nigga, I got all kind of peace. Don't I look peaceful? Don't I? Skin clear and shit. Drinking water. Using my damn moisturizations and shit. But people will tell you all day, yo, you need to get fucking organized and you need to do this and you need to do that. And be safe. Stay at home. Don't engage. Be peaceful. Okay. Let's all go meditate, pray. Whatever you do to be peaceful. But at the end of the day, the action that needs to be taken. It's some action. It's some action. Like, you know the reason why motherfuckers scurry and fucking move around real quick when some bigger dog come through or when some bigger gun come through? It's because it's action. Them niggas was not scared to take action. If you do not understand what I am saying, niggas is gonna die. Niggas is gonna go to jail. We all know this. This is true. But you got motherfuckers out here with bullhorns steady talking about let's be peaceful, let's be peaceful. It don't fucking matter. It don't matter. That is not the time. The Bible states there's a time for peace and there's a time for war. And my thing is, it could be all happening at the same damn time if you manifest that shit. If that is what your intention is, it can be done. Because me personally, and I'm going to stop because I'm almost at 30 minutes, but a nigga could go on for life. And don't get this shit twisted because English is a whole motherfucking another topic of discussion. And me using nigga, bitch, whatever the fuck I choose to use to express whatever the fuck I'm talking about. If you don't like it, dudes, like, go find somebody else who's saying the same shit I'm saying, but they're saying it in a different way. But at the end of the day, all this peaceful ass shit, I got peace. I got peace all up in me. I got peace. What is that saying that's in the Bible? A peace that surpasseth all understanding. I have a peace within me. That is why I am able to do, say, be. And motherfuckers might look at me upside my head and everything and be like, oh, you know, you always trying to not follow rules. You always trying to be against the grain. You always trying to, like, nigga, I ain't trying, nigga. This is what I do. This is how I am. Anybody who know me and met me, like, nigga, 2000. You feel me? Like 2000. But have peace within. And that's what I feel like people need to understand. You can have peace within and fuck this shit up. Do you feel me? You can have peace within yourself and fuck this shit the fuck up. Do you feel me? I'm going to have all the peace. But I wish the fuck you would run up on me. I wish you would. Okay? And I don't even mean to be on no like, you know what I'm saying? Like on no bucking type shit. That's the peace within me. There's a balance going on. You feel me? But I totally believe that we do need to organize. We need to take action. We need balance, which means we need some Martin Luther Kings. And we also need some Malcolm X's up in this bitch. But I believe that all 7 continents, all 7 of them motherfuckers, name one of them when they did a takeover peacefully. Riddle me that, Batman. War is a plethora of things. It's a plethora. A plethora of things. It is. But at the end of the day, didn't nobody get land? Didn't nobody establish these countries, these cities, these states by being totally and utterly peaceful? These motherfuckers did a hostile takeover in every last country. And if y'all motherfuckers think that for 1 second, we ain't finna have to come in here with guns blazing, or we ain't gonna lose no lives, or motherfuckers ain't gonna go to jail. If you think that this shit is just gonna be paperwork and fucking suits, you are sadly motherfucking mistaken. So for all of you who want to go do the paperwork, who want to go get organized and establish some shit, go stand out in the front line for a second. Then go back and do your paperwork. It takes all of us. It takes a village, my nigga. And we are the village. Be peaceful within. But let's fuck this shit up.